Good afternoon, everybody. Matthew, your general manager of Holiday Coach Sales, coming again with a longer informational video, kind of talking about dealerships, brokers, things of that nature. When you hear those names and those titles, kind of gives you the shivers, right? I'm like you, I'm a consumer. When I go to buy a vehicle, I don't necessarily like dealers and brokers, but a lot of the reasons I don't like them are things that we don't do, such as they charge doc fees, they charge finance fees. Some of them make you buy cloth protection or paint protection or whatever they can come up with to add those fees on to make that price you see on their website go up sometimes $5,000, $10,000, and $15,000. Heck, during COVID, they were charging us $10,000 to $15,000 off MSRP on some popular cars. I understand why you don't like dealerships and brokers, but what I'm here to tell you is how we're different from that. You know, we are a charter bus company just like you guys. Like we've talked about, we're affiliated with a very large charter bus company as well as the shop. You know, we kind of have all those experiences over the past 45 years, and what we've done from buying and selling and things that we liked and didn't like, we combine those in to create this dealership to only bring you the positive aspects that dealers and brokers can have to play in the game. And we want to talk to you a little bit about that. We don't charge doc fees, we don't charge finance fees, we don't charge any kind of add-ons or anything that's mandatory. Everything we do is completely optional, and most of it to you as the buyer is free. I mean, when you buy a coach, you're buying it at market value and not paying anything additional. The price you see on the website is the highest possible price you'll pay, unless you add on something like a paint job or delivery. Of course, you know, those are going to be add-ons, but they're completely optional and most of the time not necessary. So those are just things to think about whenever you're looking at dealing with a dealer or broker and kind of associating that with us. Is we're just totally not that. We're here to advocate for you, the consumer. We're here to advocate fairly and equally for both buyers and sellers. So come along the journey. Let's talk about the differences for both buying and selling and things that we can offer to help you out. So we kind of recapped on the advantages of doing business with us and how you don't have to have those negative connotations. Let's dive a little bit deeper for our buyers. Let's focus on you guys. You guys are the ones that make all this possible. You're our majority of our client list because yes, we work with buyers and sellers both equally and fairly. But let's be honest, there's more buyers than there are sellers that we're working with. So let's talk about the positives of that. So as a buyer, we talked about how you don't have to pay any fees and essentially you're using our services for free. But what are our services that we're bringing to you for free? Well, one of those things is bringing you this vehicle. A vehicle like this or one of the other 50 in inventory, we're bringing it to you at certain standards. You know, if they're on lot, they're getting fresh DOT inspections, they're getting fresh trip ready inspections to make sure that they're ready to be put on the road the day you buy it with passengers. And we're doing that on lot, but be sure to check behind us, make sure it's exactly what you want and done exactly the right way. But rest assured, on lot, we're doing that in our own shop, so we do get to set the bar high. If you're buying it off lot, we require all of those same standards. We're requiring DOT compliance, ideally in the last 90 days, as well as trip ready inspections. Many of the time when they're off lot, the reason they're not here is because they're still in service until sold. So more times than not, they're still having 55 to 56 passengers, 38, whatever it may be, on the road every day in those coaches. So they're being used with their clients. So it kind of gives you some kind of peace of mind and confidence in what you're buying. But again, another service you're getting for free is the title work and paperwork. We're going to be doing that for our sellers, whether it's online or off lot. You're going to make sure all that paperwork is correct. So that way when you go to the DMV or wherever you go to register vehicles, you have everything you need and there's no surprises. One of the biggest surprises I get a phone call on for people to get help with, not when they bought from us, but somebody else, is that, oh no, I found out there's a lien on the vehicle that, you know, the other broker, the person that doesn't have a license, bond, and insurance sold me and didn't tell me about, or the seller didn't know about it, or whatever it may be, and they have to pay the lien off and argue about it. Or maybe it's a lien that's been paid off, it just didn't get released properly. That's what we're here to do, is to look at it before the sale. Most of the times when we list, to make sure that liens are signed off on correctly. If there is a lien, to get the documentation to pay that off, so it can all be done smoothly as part of the deal, so you get no surprises. Another thing that we're able to do is the relationship. We've been in business for over 45 years as a charter bus company, a shop, and now a dealership. So we know what it takes to do all these things. We're able to get you connected within your local area with shops, with other places to get business. You know, we're able to strategize with you because we understand if you grow, we grow. Because what I mean by that is if you have one bus and you grow, you're going to hopefully come back to us to continue that relationship and buy more. So we're here to help you grow. So we're going to be able to provide you with all that knowledge of where to get customers, how to set things up, and basically, like before, you get that for free because we want you to keep coming back for more coaches. You know, other things that you get is our network of delivery. You get paint shops, you get shops for service, you get all of those things, maintenance schedules. You know, we can come up with all these things, whatever you need, we've done it and we can help you. So as a buyer, you're buying more than just a vehicle like this. You're buying the connection, you're buying the network, you're buying everything that we can help you with, and you're not even really paying for it because we talked about this vehicle and all the vehicles on our website are market-based priced. So meaning we have algorithms that are telling us, based on past sales, current listings, things that are going on, what that price should be. And we're always coming in at or below that. And you're getting everything else that we just talked about for free because it's not added on. It's just there to help you grow so you come back. And for our sellers, they're getting a totally different service that we're about to talk about. They front load those fees for you as the buyer, but they're getting a totally different service, which we're going to talk about in the next section. So if you're a seller, keep watching and follow along. If you're a buyer, you'll always be a seller one day. So keep watching. Come along for the journey. Let's go. All right, so we just talked about buyers. Now we got to talk about the other side, sellers. Now that's where the fees do come in. We got to pay for all this somehow, for my camera guy, myself, and everything else we do. So let's talk about it. What do you get for those services? Because we're doing the service for you, the seller. It pays for all of those services that we do for the buyer to keep them coming back time and time again. So we've always got a buyer list for your coaches. But it also, what it pays for is all those third-party listings. So anywhere a coach is for sale that has relevance, we're paying to be there. We front load all those expenses. You pay nothing until the time of coach sale, except for maybe a small listing fee just to make sure that we're committed to each other and we're working together. But aside from that, that gets credited at the end. But again, what is that doing? We're paying for all the lead generation. You're paying us to deal with all the leads. So all those questions that come, tire condition, paint condition, what the coach has been used for, mileages, all those questions that just get asked repetitively, we're dealing with that. We talk to about 100+ people a week. Some days we talk to 50 to 60 people in a single day. And that may be about your coach or one of the other coaches in our inventory. The more coaches, the more talking. But we handle all of that for you. We don't send you a buyer until they've been pre-vetted, whether they're buying cash or financing. We have all that set up. Insurance, we have that all set up. When they come to you to buy a coach, if it's off-site, all you're doing is simply showing them the coach, helping them with the test drive, letting them verify that everything they've been told is correct, and they drive off. Most of the time, you as the seller can spend as little as 30 to 45 minutes with a buyer. Now, obviously, some buyers want to have a little bit more attention, and we do want you to give that to them. But still, most buyers on average are spending less than an hour in a complete transaction, so we handle everything else for you. That's what you're getting in that service. But as well, if you bring the coach for us, we sell the coach on our lot. We send you a check as soon as it sells, and you're not involved in any of it. So that's what you're getting. So we're selling you, the seller, the service of selling your coach, making sure it gets done in a timely manner, making sure you get what the retail price of the coach is. The market value is another term that we used previously. But we want to make sure that it's easy so you can focus on your business, everyday operations. We don't want you to get distracted. Tying it back in, as we're a charter bus company as well, we understand selling coaches every year. It distracted us. It distracted the person we tasked with that for months to get the coach sold. We do that for you so no one at your facility is distracted. That is the value in and of itself if we scrapped everything else, but we do all of the other things as well. We try to give you the best value possible because that's what we try to give our buyers. That's what we want to give you as a seller. So if you want to learn more about how to buy or sell to us, give us a call and let us find that out. But come along, let's wrap up today's video so we can get back to buying and selling coaches with you. We're at the tail end of the coach and at the tail end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, so many don't, but that's why we save the best for last for those that are, to give you a special thank you. So the best part of this video is this: when you buy from us, you're doing so much more than just buying from another dealer or broker, because we get to bring you the best of both worlds of buying from a dealer and broker and buying from a private party. What do I mean? Well, buying from a licensed, bonded, and insured dealer or broker, make sure that whoever you're buying from, if they claim this, that they actually are this, you're getting false protections. But buying from a licensed, bonded, and insured broker, you're getting the protections to make sure that title work, paperwork, liens, all that's taken care of, all those benefits we already talked about. But what we didn't close on is when you buy from us, you're also buying directly from the private party in many of those transactions as well. Most of the coaches we sell are off lot. So you get to not only get all those protections and knowledge from buying through us and all of what we talked about, but you also get to go to the facility to see where the coach has been operated, how it's been taken care of, many times talk to one of the shop personnel about that very unit, inspect shop records, hopefully take them home with you. Don't forget them. If they've got them, take them home so that way it'll make reselling the coach, hopefully through us, even easier. But again, you get all those benefits of buying through the dealer as well as the benefits of buying from the seller. So give us a call, 336-808-0320, holidaycoachsales.com. Let us give you more information we've given in this video. Make buying and selling a coach made easy. Honesty and transparency to coach sales, and where one call truly does it all. Jeremy and I are on standby. We're ready to assist and make life easy when it comes to coaches. Give us a chance, 336-808-0320, holidaycoachsales.com. Don't let us say it much longer, but home of the largest inventory in the country. Let's finish the year strong. We're here for you. Have a great day, everybody.
Holiday Coach Sales does it all. Buying or selling, you've got to call 336-808-0320. Insurance and finance, we can do that too.